Good evening. I just had to hop on here tonight. Let me tell you the things I've been channeling. Let me tell you. First of all, let me tell you about yourself, okay? Because I've learned something that no reader, psychic, or nobody's going to tell you. I want you to know that us chosen ones have been chosen to see certain things or have certain gifts because we need to reverse a lot of things that were done to us. You know how you're a naked Indian, if this is true, and somebody just runs up on you with a gun with gunpowder? Well, you got to buy yourself some guns, okay? You don't fight fire with fire, but I mean, goddamn it, if it's being thrown at you, you better get yourself a flamethrower. Because, me personally, I did a prayer a long time ago, and I asked myself, I asked God, I asked Jesus, because, like, y'all don't understand the type of stuff my family's been through, where they think that some of their dreams and some of their thoughts and channeled messages were idiosyncrasies, craziness, a weak hypothesis. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. People been playing with people's head, like, oh, don't believe that. People don't believe themselves when it's right in front of them. I guess I'm a hard-headed person. So, like, when I was a child and, like, I really gave my heart to Jesus and I really gave my heart to God, he trusted me with something very special. And I came on here to warn you guys because I've been getting punished for not speaking my messages and living in my truth. I have a message for everybody that's been chosen that has special gifts. It's time to start living in your truth. Sometimes I know what a person need, and them prophets, I figured them out, because everybody that goes through something is for someone else. Everyone that suffers in lack and in pain and scarcity and fear and oppression, everybody that suffers like that, it's for someone else. It's the ultimate love to sit here and actually suffer. I had somebody walk up on me with, these people be coming with Bibles. This stuff is intense. Don't let nobody break you away from what I'm telling you right now. I don't care what no one say about me. It's just like, in your heart what I'm about to say is so real right now. You can like, share, and subscribe. That would really help. I don't care about money. I have money. Everybody knows that. I manifest my own money. I do things for money. I don't care about money. I need so much to get money from YouTube. This is really serious. There's an eclipse coming and I don't know what's going on. I had a out-of-body experience, a vision today. I fainted today. I was talking to my husband and we were laughing, and I actually fainted. I've never fainted in my entire life. And something flashed over my forehead, like I just saw something, not the light, but just you get a vision, a picture. Listen to me. Because everybody that friend me and I friend them, like, this is real shit. Like, I'm trying to save y'all, because it ain't even about saving your soul and all of that. It's like, I want everybody to be happy. Like, maybe it's this control freak thing I got going on. You can say I got a God complex. I never said I was better than anybody else or I'm perfect, but I feel like I'm an honest and trustworthy individual. So when I ask my God and my Jesus, what's wrong with the world and what's wrong with my family, this nigga, they show me straight witchcraft. They like, you know what? I'm going to tell you what's going on. And listen, y'all, my life, the way that I've been living it came to me like a whole movie. It was like all these different experiences I had and all these different people that I was talking to. Because, like, if you had really listened to them, everything they had said pertained to you. Like, maybe everybody look at the video like, we know, Aaliyah, but no, fuck all that. Do you guys understand, like, how much everything's matched up perfect? It's a system. It's like a kaleidoscope of perfect connections going on. Like, I'm looking out because I'm trying to get the vision. I'm trying to explain what I'm saying because, like, my dad was like, you have a way to explain things. Okay? And, I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm not talking about all the difficulties me and my father had and, I don't be into that. I don't really be into that because I expect the best from people, because I know if I expect the best from people, that will manifest. I can talk to the worst person and get the best out of them and make everybody jealous, because I just know they're gonna treat me good, because in my mind, like, they're gonna treat me good. So for me to be a positive person, believe in Jesus, believe in God, and get so much, there were people walking up to me on the street and let me know if this happened to you. Stop playing. If there's people that walked up to you on the street and told you shit, we need to talk about this. Because there's people telling me people don't want you to succeed, da da da. Even if it's you watching this video in your own heart, I forgive you in the name of Jesus and I repent in the blood of Jesus. Like, real talk, I use everything. I don't care what nobody thinks. If they think God mad over some tarot cards, I really don't care. I don't, because I'm making things happen in my life and I'm being honest with myself. And these tarot cards, these oracle cards, are for truth seekers and people that want to live in truth when everybody's lying to them and everybody's running scandal and running game on them. And you know what I mean? These prophets, I don't know if this happened to y'all. Like, share, subscribe, comment if this happened. Look, anyone you know. When you go in church and you, like, I fucks with church. I fucks with church because it entertains me. I fucks with church because it's a part of me. But I can't get with nobody on a personal level in church. And we shouldn't be playing like that, because everybody's journey is different. No matter where you are, I don't care if it's a temple, like, it's just crazy. People don't even understand they've been a channel for God. This has been an interactive experience for my father, mother, whatever, y'all, the universe. It's all the same. It knows you're talking to it. And I know people are either surprised or maybe they had expected me to go a little bit deeper than usual. But I want to encourage everybody that if something requires you to do something that is beyond your understanding, just fucking do it. If God is saying and showing you and you're dreaming about it, just do it. Just do it. Because I'm telling you, we are on a precipice of really seeing what our problems really are, what's going on, and we can change everything. I mean, like, even the negative people, like, all of that. God never wanted no one to be left behind. It's just that it is what it is. Because everyone has free will and they've made their choices. And I stand on mine. I'm grown. And they lied about so much stuff. So much. And I'm sitting here, y'all, I've been going through a spiritual battle. Just trying to scrape out of just the oppression and the lies and the be quiet and the don't say nothing and this is for us and don't share with nobody and fear and just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You either going to pick religion or you going to pick spirituality, because you cannot judge what's coming towards you and what you're going to experience. And as soon as you do that, you start to experience it. I'm being real. Soon as you why is she? Because that's what you're really asking yourself. Like, once you make a decision about something, that person's a reflection of you. So that's, now you live in that. Whatever you saw on that person is what you're going to live. And the things that you want, like, you get jealous and, oh, that's negative. Like, I'm able at this point, and we will be able, listen to me, we will all be able to replace these little simple ass English words with real feelings and real telepathy. And we will be able, like, me and my husband, we talk with our minds with each other. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Like, I know y'all out there doing that, but it's like we don't live like that. And we do not watch movies and eat foods and do certain things that contribute to that, because we've been living in captivity with something trying to keep us down. I don't know why, and I don't know what's going on. And, like, I have this feeling that every time we figure some shit out, there's an eclipse or there's a planetary alignment and something wipes you out and just all this extra shit. You guys, I wish I can explain all the things that I've been through, but it's like so much oppression and just so much fear. I really need support and encouragement to really open up my heart and explain some of the things that my family thought were hallucinations, when they're literal blips or glitches in your reality where you're just teleporting, because you were never physical. You experienced the physical, but you was never physical. And we all know that. It's kind of weird how, They say time and space and physical and, the box is square and all these different things. And it'd be like so much more than that. It'd be so much more than that. It's what they created to make you create that. You're creating on a much more simpler level, and you're only experiencing like probably a little few percentage of your spiritual powers because you in another mental paradigm, creating another reality that isn't even conducive to who you are. If you was a real goddess and you kept it real with yourself, like, or I'm just saying because some people don't accept that. Everybody's a goddess and everybody's a god. Are ye not gods? All this stuff's in the Bible. Anoint yourself with oil. Light a candle. Don't curse the darkness. That meant so many things. And like now my life, I can go deeper. All the stuff the Catholics did, all the stuff that they did, all that stuff was witchcraft. Jesus was doing magic. And it's like only a few people going to be trusted with those energies. A lot of people are like, well, that's not real. That's Satan. That's the devil. And I'm like, yo, there's no fucking such thing, my nigga. All that stuff is a mental construct. And even if it was, why would you give that more attention and energy than your own self-empowerment? And the empowerment of your people? Like, think about it. We've been in a program and we've been kept down. Like, it's real shit. I'm talking to people every day. Like, this chick was like, yo, I dreamt about you. That's like the third person. That's like the third person that told me that in my life. If people are dreaming about you, drop it in the fucking comments. Like, why is y'all slow? I know y'all woke. Don't let these niggas block me. Like, come on, let's talk about this shit. Let's get this shit out of here. You know what I mean? Because YouTube is going to be that shit. Like TikTok and Facebook and like it's hard to monitor niggas. Like you can monitor people with YouTube. And I'm telling you, everybody's a human being. We're going to get on all of this. AI, all that bullshit. That's not going to happen. All that stuff. Like they're never going to be able to be smart enough to program certain things. That's why they keep asking you what you like and let me ads for you and da da da. See, everything's closing down because nothing was the way it was supposed to be. The reason why the Democrats got in office and opened up the borders is because it wasn't their fucking land. It's nobody's land. And BlackRock, because it's nobody's land, they want you to rent instead of y'all trying to own shit because nobody ever owned anything and that was wrong for y'all to ever do that. But if they come out and say that, y'all gonna trip. See? Don't you ever think that God is letting anything be out of control that it's not. The only thing that's unfair is your mental construct and how you speak against yourself, how you believe against yourself, how you live against yourself. And it's a choice. We all got a little bit of, okay, I got to get grounded. You be fasting, you need a little bit of meat. Okay. But eating meat every day that block up the digestive tract. And that's the second brain. Look it up on Google. That's the second brain. So you out here, you foggy. I even had to go through that. I'm going through all of these little programs and stuff. You're the chosen one. I can break stuff down and tell you like Ifa. I got into that. I got into Ifa, which is West African spirituality or spiritual practices, not a religion. You are not required to go every day. Okay? Your spirits are always with you. You don't have to go to a building and go meet them. Okay? And I don't even want to get into church because some of it's been good. We don't have to get into I don't like this and that about it. It's great. It's fucking great. You like it, I love it. But being in here and opening up my mind to different experiences at this point, because God was with me. So I wasn't afraid. There's nothing going on in your life. That person, that's karma. They gonna get karma, da da da. Let me just be real. This is the end of it. This is what I'm gonna say. You're protected to a certain extent. Okay? You're only protected because you're listening. Once you stop listening, once you stop hearing, once you start believing everybody else, the world around you, instead of you creating, you co-creating with God, it's going to be a problem. You guys need to understand that astrology, astrophysics, quantum physics, all this stuff need to be in school. If you want to play with if you want to play the financial game, you need to teach financial literacy in school. You need to teach people, if you want them to have sex, have a real family, you need to teach them how to act with females in the beginning when they come and they're born. I teach my older child, be soft with the other baby. It's a baby. You try to tell people you got to teach people common sense. Like when I had my kid, like it made sense. I'm like, okay, some people just never grew the fuck up. Some people just always felt small, and other people felt small. So they want to make you feel small. I'm from a small town and state. That it's majorly oppressive, and it's because of the social economic situation going on there. I mean, of course, we blessed. You know what I mean? Everybody that do spirituality, believe in God, da da da. But it's like we need to understand we always was creating this. And we stopped creating, and that's why everything fell apart, because we got lazy, we got greedy. How dare y'all rent houses, 2008 housing crisis. How dare y'all rent houses and go buy houses and mortgage houses, which is rent. How dare y'all mortgage houses that you know you can't afford. You have disrupted the whole economy. And then everybody's like, oh, well, it's the president. Oh, it's the senator. They up there. I swear to God. I mean, it really kills me. And like, no one knows this, but I be talking to some of these, important political people, and I don't know what, everybody got their personal thing. Like, just because they in a scandal, it does not mean that the information wasn't good or that they didn't know what they was talking about. It means they wasn't probably intuitively guided, but it doesn't mean the information all up to shit. It's just like, some stuff you can't trust. Like the TD Jake situation, like I always in my heart was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but it was some people that I did follow that really did inspire me. But you can feel the shift in energy, you can feel the change, we all connected. And people know when I'm being, like serious. And I had experience in my life where, I got with my husband, and it says in the Bible, you leave and you cleave. You know what I'm saying? Don't even play with your family. And it's like, the Bible real talk, but it's just like at the same time, some of it is like belief based. It's like because you've been programmed given predictive programming, now it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh no, like how the Bible said, well, y'all cursed. Y'all Israelites, y'all cursed. And I talked to my psychic about, well, what's a curse? You know what I mean? A curse is when you can't hear God, you can't hear yourself, you're ignoring God, the signs, the messages. That's why I'm always trying to get messages. I'm always trying to figure things out. I be feeling energies I'm trying to decipher. It's just a code. You can follow a code, and then once you figure out the code and what it's trying to say, that's it. I mean, I can't sit up here and say that every form of divination is good. It's a way that you do and use things. But I have to tell you guys, like, when it comes down to it, I felt like I was led through a backdoor situation, like where somebody would come into it and like, it was like, yo, it's crazy because that's all we doing all day is magic. That's all we doing all day is witchcraft. Witchcraft will I choose today to create the reality I want? And the thing is now I know that Jesus came so we can all just talk and believe and create. But I need to really be real with you that if God put all these elements on the earth, wax, oils, herbs, and they have these effects, why is it that they told us that it's not from God? Why did they try to tell us that? It's so we wouldn't defend ourselves, so we wouldn't fight back. Because I tell you, if you have a witchcraft advantage, basically witchcraft is you choose, I'm going to use a candle to align. I'm going to use crystals to align. But the whole point is to understand you are everything. So you can just align. And I had to walk through that journey to understand why people did things and to deliver them from that and to help them understand what's going on with their personal lives. That witchcraft has been thrown at y'all families. If you're suffering from a generational curse where you can't get out of the state, you can't have the choices you want, you can't have the people you want, people messing up your relationships, you get around certain people, your stuff fails. This is called evil eye. And this is another journey I took where it was like, okay, this is Ephraim angels. This is in the Bible. This is what they look like. This is and just, it's hard to explain right now because y'all don't understand the terminology yet, but I will get into that over time. Okay. These angels are able to look over your destiny and literally look over your chakras, and I make and sell them. And I had spiritual battles in that. And I mean spiritual battles as in, it was almost like it was entities jumping through people and trying to fucking attack me. Like, y'all think I'm playing. And this was before I was even into any candles, magic, zodiac. So don't try that bullshit where y'all talk about, oh, well, that's the effect of it. Because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Somebody try to tell me that. You know, I think it's because they stole some shit from me. And they didn't want me to know. They fucking did it. And you need to find out and get everything the fuck back. Listen, when somebody sit up there and take something from your soul and take something from what you meant to have, and you just letting it ride out, listen, I don't understand. I'm not going to sit up here and say it's no God. That's crazy. Because everything's set up here. Who made it? The stuff girl, because like, I don't want to talk too much. You know what I mean? Like, I really haven't had a benefit from it. I have received no support since I've been out here talking about this type of shit. Nobody has shared and liked and did shit. And I know this because they're all devilish and they've done devilish things. I think anybody who doesn't want to shout me out and get me out here about how witchcraft has been placed on people since medieval times so they can finally bust y'all, like, okay, get it. If your witch doctor is a part of your community, ain't nobody taking down your family line. A king was a father. A queen was a mother. A princess and a prince was their children. That's what that shit is called. It wasn't, oh, I'm a monarch, I'm a ruler of this kingdom. No. Jesus is king. He's walked amongst us. If that's the founding father, I'm telling you, fuck a crucifixion, because that's symbology. That means that your ego, your physical self, has died in your mind. Once you close that cross, it makes a box. That is the first awareness. See, I can't even get into it. I don't even know if y'all... But you get me? It's just some of this stuff is symbolism. It's just really driving me insane. And the fact that I'm getting blocked, all of y'all niggas that report my videos and block my videos and talk shit on me in the streets, I swear to God, and try to pick at me and try to pick me out and try to be jealous and nasty and evil, this is the last time. I'm telling you right now, everybody, you better get your heart right. I don't give a damn what I did, done, and what you guys think. I got my heart right. I didn't say we're going to die. I didn't say the sun going to blow us up. All that shit is bullshit too. No, I'm saying you going to be here. You going to be here with me. You going to be here with everything that you did. There's no way to escape karma because we are karma. Everything we do outwards towards another, if it's a reflection of us, that shit going to come back. What the fuck? Y'all didn't see that? I could barely steal from a store. My mom will tell you when I was a kid, I stole some lipstick from the store and cried and took that shit back. I was a child. What? Come on. God is real. Because why is it that I felt so much like I can't do this? I'm a good person. This is wrong. What the fuck made me want to steal? Come on. All right. I'm about to get to it. So, like, this is what my family's been trying to make me shut the fuck up about. If you really think they don't do witchcraft in in my family on either side, you're out of your mind. If you think that you can put on eyeliner and that's not magic, that's bullshit too. Everything you do to change your face, whether it's, I don't have pimples, I have foundation on, my skin's actually clear. I don't give a damn if you just try not to scare nobody. Everything you do is magic. So why don't we understand and talk about how to do it right? Because these niggas that got guns that shoot into the community, they don't know how to aim. They hitting all types of shit. There's people that have died, that are dying for fucking with me and my family. And I've never done nothing. There's people in my family suffering right now because they fuck with me and my kids or my husband. This is my walk. And it's nothing nobody can do to shake me. I remember a lot of people come with that bullshit. Oh, you know, you in darkness. You know, that's da-da-da-da-da. All of a sudden, something happening to them. What the fuck is going on? I've been taken care of. I've been good. And I don't expect my God my mother and my father to stop. I mean, you can ask anybody. I've always been independent. I've always been rolling out on y'all because y'all really some haters. I see everything about everybody in my life. That's why it's hard for me. Like, unless y'all gonna come to me and be like, you know what, you right. Like, it's too hard for me to fuck with y'all. It's too hard. Like, because they rather do everything to make me look crazy and to make me, like, I'm telling you, somebody was definitely putting witchcraft on that Kuntz family, the Morse family, and somebody within the Morse family. And I got receipts. I've got readers that have said people's names. I got recordings and all that shit. If you need to understand that nobody is exempt from letting Satan, the real negative energy, the lower self, Satan is Saturn, it means control. It means controlling time. It means, like how you do something. You put somebody in a box, they're inside the box. They limited. It's a house. Oh, it's nice. See, that's Saturn. And then you talk about Lucifer, that's Venus. That's like, oh, everything, I want to have sex. I want to, do everything with my pee-pee. And then now you talk about the devil, that's lived backwards. So the devil is lower energy from people, Bill. It's nothing else but that. It's nothing but us. Like, literally, there's people that have died. I keep talking about Mud Fossil University. I don't know if y'all gonna fucking do it. I don't know what's going on. Mud Fossil University on YouTube. Look it up. Our ancestors literally have fell and died, and flowers have grown out of them, and oranges and shit, and lemons and shit, so we can eat and survive. We are living in a symbiotic system of where we are consuming, but we're not supposed to. It's so much I can tell y'all. The real gift is the fruits and the veggies, all that, but you're not supposed to consume anything. It's supposed to be breath and sun. Because listen, I remember this one time when I was trying to lose some weight. My fat ass. I've always been chunky. But, my husband loves me like that. It's okay. My mom be like, you're getting bigger, you gotta watch out. I'm like, no, you know what? You got all that going on in your head. If that nigga want to leave for a couple pounds, let that nigga go ahead. I'm going to meet somebody new. And that's how I play it. And I talk to my homegirls. I'm like, look, come on, be empowered. Be empowered. That nigga cheat on you? Up. That's not my soulmate. Where he at? Stop crying. Stop hurting over somebody is useless. Like, my ex called me for 2 years straight. I predicted it. I said, okay, you going to be looking for me. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have kids. You're going to wonder where I went. Because my reader already told me, look, Bill, somebody else coming. Like, that's tight to have somebody to manifest with. What's wrong with y'all? You going to let that bullshit doctrine, I don't know. It's just locking you in a box. I don't know. All y'all scared. All y'all soft. Like, I can't. Like, I hope y'all on the low really check me out. Like, all that, if she worship the devil, Satan. I'm telling you, like, y'all pussy. Because I'm telling you, like, it's so much empowerment. It's so much liberation over here. This is where you see how God loves you. How it sets up a whole system to talk to you and your peoples. How it protects you. Just be cool. It doesn't matter what you did for real. I'm not trying to be weird, but you really can murder a couple motherfuckers. And it'd be like, whatever. I don't know about hurting kids. I don't think you're getting away with that. But, it's people that just automatically try to kill you when you are on some shit like that. But, like, yo, you can really, like, you don't know why, my Nene got shot. You don't know what that person did. You don't know why that person, you don't like them. You don't know what it is about them. Even if it's me, fuck you. And then it's like, but you don't know why that person is out of your life, left your life, why you decided to separate God. You want to say God, all this. I'm not trying to say God's not needed, but, like, God does not control. And if you're really up on your shit, you don't need to keep praying. Praying is not talking to God. Talking to God is talking to God. It's like, y'all niggas supposed to be focusing when it's praying. Like, okay, if you seen a lion stalk in a forest, it's prey, it's focused. So now when it pounces upon it, it's aligned to it. Are y'all listening to me? Because spirituality, physicality, and mentality, it's kind of coinciding, like a microcosm and a macrocosm. Like whatever's going on in the ethers is probably going on down here physically, because the planets project energies on you and you go through transits, you go through different things. I mean, why would something like Satan or the devil ever want to come fuck with me? You know what I mean? And tell me all this shit to undo the Christian Science. Come on, wake up already. Wake up. You should use everything and anything that works. I was in Christianity, Hinduism, Catholicism, Buddhism. What? I'm doing subliminals at night. I'm dropping pounds. My skin clearing up. What? I'm getting money. What? Keep hating. Go ahead. Waste your time. Waste your time. You sitting up there in that church, they sucking your damn soul. My husband, his name's Jesus, like Jesus, came here and told me, I had a dream about this church. It had Saturn over it, Satan over it. Like, it wasn't Satan. We don't do all that. Say. Like, don't disrespect the planet, because it's an ancestor planet. It's really giving you information. It's really a dead ancestor soul. But see, y'all don't know shit because you just been sitting there eating cheeseburgers. You're not really, you know what I mean? Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, y'all not really liking, sharing, subscribing. Y'all not sharing information. Y'all not, like, it's a lot of different shit. I've been on here for a minute, years and years and years. I've been on here, like, it's really disgusting. Like, the stuff I hear about how people just don't want me to succeed. And it's crazy because I never had to do no curses on nobody. And I never had to do nothing negative. I never think negative because that shit come back on you. It's that simple. You see me out here smiling with a smile on my face. Oh, she's slow. She retarded. What's the smile about? All that shit is a test. When you sit up on a corner and there's somebody, this shit, that life keep hitting you harder and fucking harder and fucking harder. How much can you take? How much can you take? Because these motherfuckers really think I'm crazy. And they really think I'm that aggressive when I'm just powerful. I gave in to my power. I gave in to loving myself. And I really don't like to waste time. You know what I mean? I don't chase people. I'm going to say it one time. I don't need a church. I affect mass consciousness from right here. And them niggas is hating because they don't got no power, because they won't give in to theirs. It's not that they really don't have it. It's that they just won't give in to theirs. Like, I'm not great because you let TV and you let everything tell you bullshit. You believed what they said. You got to stay in your childlike imagination. Don't fuck around, because that faith and talking about moving mountains, let me tell you, I'm ready to move some fucking mountains. We moving shit over here. We definitely moving shit over here. Niggas is dying before they even get to my door. Every time somebody talk negative, is something fucked up happening to them. Look at my skin. No filter, no makeup. Don't play with me. Y'all ain't been giving into your loving yourself, your power. You have not been worshiping yourselves. You haven't been worshiping each other. And I know y'all ain't worshiping Jesus. You can sing all night and all day. Come on now. Worshiping Jesus is really getting with what I'm saying. Get deep in your heart about it. Because you know somebody's trying to play you for a fool. They trying to make you weak. You don't have no physical, spiritual defenses. Yeah, I said it. Physical defenses. Well, let me play with this amendment to make sure, let me get these gun laws locked. Y'all better strap up and you better fucking pray up. If you're not going to play along with USA and invest in stocks and try and be political, you a communist. You a fucking outcast. If you're not going to give into your power and understand this world works for you, you're going to run around like an idiot, sabotaging yourself and everybody else out of jealousy because you have not given into loving yourself. Buying a bunch of shit, having a bunch of guys and girls calling you, having sex with you, that was never it. Like, are y'all done? That was never it. Drugs, that was never it. All of that shit so you can figure out the truth. That it's you. You the problem. You the problem. Like, what the fuck? You projecting this bullshit, and now you manifesting bullshit in your life, but you mad at somebody else? What's really good? Is it really that hard to see? I'm just wondering. And it doesn't, I'm not coming at nobody personally. I really want to know. Is it hard to see you've been sabotaging yourself because you've been listening to other shit? But they told me when I was disagreeing with certain shit, they told my mom and dad, well, she has oppositional defiance disorder. What the fuck is even that? Because I don't agree with y'all, because I have an intuition and a spirit that this don't make no damn sense. I don't got, look, my ancestors always been with me. My grandfather walks with me. I don't give a damn what you say. If I gotta be the one that's the medium in the family so I can hear what the fuck he wants because people was violating his orders. If I gotta be the person to hear what my grandma wants because people was violating their orders because I love them, they love me, and they come in my dream and they fucking with me and I gotta do what I gotta do, you better get the fuck out the way. Because now you playing with divine technology and divine destinies. See, now you getting ready to get obliterated. So I don't really know what's up. You know, like I'm starting to be salty because I'm telling God, I'm like, I don't even care about these people. Like, I'm not trying to be hurtful. It's just like I've worked so hard to be a good person, be sweet, be kind, be giving, be loving. It just broke my back. It just broke my back and put me through a bunch of drama. It made me broke. Like, all this shit started happening in my life when people came around me. It was certain people that I knew they were fucking possessed by the fucking, like a real, not a demonic spirit, but like an animal. Like, if it's going to be demonic, it's going to be animal-like. Like, I remember, what is demons? Like, this one guy couldn't even tell me, like, he was saying these Thai ancestors that were dressed in these costumes, are they demons? I'm like, no, they're not demons. They're trying to scare off demons, or are they trying to scare off creatures? Because demons, from the word Damien. Demons is from the word Damien, which means nature spirits. So I'm getting flashes of like dragons that weren't dinosaurs, but they were real dragons. I don't think there was like, oh, this dinosaur and that, and it was big in this side. I think there were giant animals here and they tried to cover that up. Didn't work out. There were giant people here because this bitch is bigger than what it is. We've been domed in. That could be from God, or that could be from somebody trying to make us smaller. Because I'm trying to understand, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm shrinking, growing higher in height. You know, what the fuck is going on? Because I seen giant people in the media. They try to erase that too. All of that stuff. And so that's what I'm saying. I think God, you know, and Jesus, they were giant people. That's what I'm saying. And Jesus was a black man. So we are giant blacks from another place. We are children from giant blacks. And I say blacks and whites and tans because even the white people that y'all think are Caucasian, it's called tawny. And the people that have like an olive or tone condition that are white are also Israelites. And all the white people have been fooled into thinking they not black. Y'all are black. Y'all are suffering just like everyone else. Oh, the skin, oh, I can't go out in the sun. That's a different type of fucking creature. There's nothing born on this earth that can't take the elements that are on this fucking earth. That is another creature. I don't give a damn about inbreeding. That is another creature. Even if albino, that is understandable. But if you take a bunch of albino blacks and you mix them together so you can make your own race, well, so white folks, y'all niggas, chill. And I make sure to call all my white friends niggas. I want them to remember you would only be assimilating back into the line and actually giving your family longevity instead of this stupid belief that if you mate with us, you will create obliteration or genetic annihilation. It would really be genetic assimilation. It's time to make this world right. And I demand protection if you want me to continue with my channel messages and continue with what you know in your heart is the truth. Our God or gods were more than one person. And it's wrong that they want to push this patriarchal energy because there was a mother, father, God. It was, I don't want to... I don't want to shock people. I don't want to offend and disrespect, because that's going to make resistance. I don't care, but we're all trying to learn something here. We're all trying to, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm fucking wrong. Like, we're all trying to research. Come with some receipts and not nothing no one said, please. Because all that shit is regurgitated bullshit from another book. And that's the stuff that's making me retarded. There's a lot of people that have killed themselves, popped pills, taken their lives because they don't have the spiritual education to understand their gifts. People are out there suffering, and we are too, because we are not using our gifts. And a good friend of mine called me and set me off a couple months ago, because she was like, what's up with this eclipse and this and that. Look, I had a dream about her. We were superheroes and stuff. I just didn't understand it. But I'm not going to lie. I've eaten all the meat I can. My energy is getting extreme. Like that mental inner energy and that, like my spiritual energy is getting intense. I don't know if anybody else can feel this. Like, I take supplements. I eat healthy. I get it. But it's like, it's something coming. And it's fucking big. I think it's some big giant niggas that's about to jump down from the sky and come walk in this bitch. I'm telling you, I'm so scared to say it's true. But I had to get on here and say something. Because it's just like, y'all don't know enough. You didn't find out enough. So now you're not going to know what to do. And if God works in mysterious ways and has strange ways of revealing things, I think it was wrong to ever judge anyone or anything. Like, think about it. There was a treaty that was made and they were supposed to do certain things. So now, okay, take the earth, take it. Take the food. Oh, Jesus is black. Get Puff Daddy, lock him away. That's going to lead back to us, because Puff Daddy was one of them people who infiltrated a lot of young black youth with a bunch of bullshit. That was the biggest witchcraft nigga I've ever seen, and I've always known. That's why you got to be on this type of shit to understand what's going on. Not that you got to do it, like you can't just do it because you want some money. It was never about that. I need to call my husband and see where he is. It was never about money. If you got to do spells to get money, there's a curse on you. If something's not working out for you, no matter how much you try, it's a curse on you. Sometimes it could be the way that you're thinking, because a curse is thinking backwards. When you can't fully read something, it's like confusing. That's basically the devil. That's the energy concept. Like, I don't understand. I'm confused. I can't move forward, and I can't do my destiny and what God's will is, and my will, our will, what we talked about, and why we're here, and what we're doing. We never should have even had to come here to balance humanity. That is so much no fun. That's like no fun. Like, everybody's been attacking and just talking crazy. Like, it's just been really wild. It's no fun. It's just, I really wanted to have fun when I came here. Like, my kid, she's born, she's like smiling, born, like I can see her energy. I'm like, oh, you're just like me. I want to make sure keep your spirits up. Like, my dad really did a lot to keep my spirits up. He did a lot to keep my spirits up. And like, no matter what's going on and, what happened and all these misunderstandings, I really appreciate my family. I really appreciate how they've been an influence in my life. No matter what's going on, it's real. Like, we can't deny certain things. And my husband, my father always taught me, study all religions. Get as much information as you can. Live your life. Be happy. I know they don't agree with a lot of the things that I do. They don't agree with my partner. I don't know why this was said. They said, oh, your partner's kind of young. You sure you want this person? What can they teach you? And all this and that. I'm like, you guys really, this is my thing. We have access to information now more than ever. It's just really no excuse anymore. I have said 1,000 times, well, I dreamt about this person, or, something of spiritual significance. I don't know if anyone remembered or not, but it's just one of the examples. Like, okay, if I say, oh, well, Jesus, you better manifest in the flesh right now, or I'm gonna drop all this shit. Like, this is ridiculous. I kept seeing the name Jesus everywhere. Little did I know that person's name was Jesus, and they were about to enter my life. So I kept seeing that everywhere. They said Ali and Jesus means the same thing. Da da da. Like, when I was first born, my grandma was like, everybody has a twin. You gotta find your twin. She gonna say that. That's creepy. And I think my husband is my twin flame. And I found my twin flame. And twin flames are usually younger or older. So I'm just trying to understand. I've been explaining this to my mother and father, like, about, like, they've been helping me track, like, every person I'm with. And just, like, I don't know if they're truly interested in me or not. You know, I don't know if they believe me or not. I'm not going to lie. My sister's been a huge roadblock for me. And it's always been that. It's like, they say those things too. Oh, well, you know, your sister, she's the reason why I can't open up with you or be this way. Or, like, my father stopped hugging me, stopped touching me because she fucking lied on him. You know, and, you know, maybe my dad wasn't the best person, but I just really find that hard to believe that he wasn't the best person. Because out of everybody in the hood, he always, like, kept a good, positive frame of mind, outlook. He was always a teacher, you know what I mean? Of course, he can manipulate. He can make things happen, too. There's a bad side to everybody, but it's just like, I don't understand that shit. Like, why would you betray somebody like that? How she continued to talk like that. Then I had cut her off. Then all this stuff start coming my way. All this witchcraft shit start coming. I'm like, where is this coming from? I did battle with the other family. Okay, your family, they think you're too young. Okay, here we go. They think I did a love spell. Oh, okay, here we go. Well, I'm gonna have to do battle with them. They trying to separate us. I'm up here chilling with him. Yeah, baby. Cause I fucking said. Now, wait a minute. We done been together. We done been dating a year. We've been together now 6 years. Ain't nobody, he never talked to me like that. And then the fighting, the arguing, the intense anger, the drama. I'm like, wait a minute, this looks familiar. Because I grew up in, like, I stayed in the house he grew up in. So I'm like, why is all this stuff going on? You know, when I call my reader and he say that bitch name, I ain't never gonna forget that in my life. Like, I know, like, you guys, I say readings. When I do mediumship readings, which is reading for the dead, reading for their family, and trying to connect, and when I do certain readings and shit like that, I understand I get names too. Okay? But that means somebody was focused on you. Or somebody just did it. And now I got another reading a year later. They're like, oh, well, they continuously do. Well, you know, I don't know if anybody knows anything about that family. You know, whether they're doing good, they're doing bad. I don't really know. Like, I don't fuck with them no more. That shit ain't work. You think a nigga gonna go out his way to lie? Like, I'm just trying to understand why, you know, it just couldn't be a moment. Yeah, I did some voodoo on you. Fuck it. All right, it's cool. Like, y'all niggas can't hide. And then when I came here and I'm dealing with my dude, it was just all this shit. Like, he would really sabotage shit. He really talked to me real crazy. He was acting immature. Just, I never had none of that. I was like, God, I know you ain't set me up to be in no situation. I've always followed your guidance. I've never failed. So it's just been like a battle, a journey. Like, I'm sitting up here, I'm just really trying to tell y'all. You know, if you can't make it, like, even this whole world, it could be a world curse. Like, when people want to create, they create. And when they use certain objects and tools to align, it works. These are the elements that, you know, rose oil, rose essential oil. Well, you mix it with something else, apple oil, orange oil. That's like the ultimate. You know, you got the poison of the apple. You got the citrus fruit, the protective, you know, the enlightenment qualities of orange. You got rose, which smells good. And then, you know, it has healing depression. You know, it heals depression. It's just all this knowledge I have. Because they baptizing y'all with no herbs. This shit is crazy. But there's certain elements that mean things, and we should use them accordingly. It should never be, I'm so spooky. I'm so afraid that God is going to hurt me. No, it's like if you do things unto others, you do them as you want them unto yourself, because you will hurt yourself no matter what you do. If you have a witchcraft kit or not, the negative things you think and say about others, it's just gonna be rolling in your life. It's crazy. And I've been trusted. Now I'm starting to understand what chosen one is. I've been trusted. Like The Giver, that book we all read in school. Wonder why they was giving it to us. Because it's not that it was a lie, but it was all a cover up for a greater truth of self. And it's always going to be that sibling, that cousin, that auntie, that grandmom figure that fucking hates you and wants to come at your neck. It's going to be the ultimate test, because it took everything in me not to throw curses back at these two bitches. When you have a twin flame and they got the same, you got some shit going on, they're going to have the same thing going on. They steal energy, they steal time, they steal your sexuality, steal your style, all while not giving you any credit, no love. A compliment is more of like a controversy. That sweater would look better on me. I need a sweater like that. Not, that sweater looks so nice. Like, I really go out of my way to be like, you're just such a beautiful person, or you're a beautiful girl, or that looks nice on you. I really be going out of I know people think I'm trying to sell them something or borrow $1. I don't fucking know. Or maybe they feel like, I don't know. I'm hoping they feel the love I'm giving out. But in our personal families and individuals that have been through things, they're going to be sick and they're going to treat you fucked up. And it's going to take everything inside of you to understand it's mental illness. Don't punch them. Sometimes punching a person would be a good strategy. But, at other times and most times, just back off. Like, what would it give you to really go back and forth with a fool? Like how they say. But it's just like, at the same time, when I washed off somebody's curses, and yeah, my nails fucking broke because I wash dishes. I'm not bougie like that, When I started to observe the changes in quality of life, when these individuals did they little doobie doo, they big one. Of course I call my readers, and then, I take the baths they tell me to take. You sell in the store, everybody buy them. Because you got that witchcraft worker. Everybody got that witchcraft worker in their town. And I sat up there and, the patois coming out shit. I said, I don't want no bad karma, nothing like that. I believe in God. What do the herb bath do? What the herbs do? How much are they? I don't have $200. Oh no, they $11.95. You boil it, you bathe in it. Everybody in your family we started getting money. I said, what the fuck is this? I look on the bag, it say wall breaker, because someone trying to hold you back. Rompe muera, wall breaker. I don't know why these motherfuckers ain't send me a gift basket. I know their sales have increased since I've been talking about them. Even if these haters don't like my shit, and YouTube want to act like no one watching, I know these niggas. I want a gift basket. I want a health gift basket. Listen, I love my people. I support my people. And I think that when I'm established, they'll support me too. It's more like trust. You listen to your heart about things. People change. But it's like more like when I was done the baths, he gave me like 2 baths. He said, you take this one, he take this one. Y'all all take it together. He gave me certain instructions, where it is, do this, shit like that. I did that shit. I got like $13,000, and that was 4 years ago. Out of nowhere. Sometimes it be people's negative energy. It get right up on your aura. You can't take it off. You can sage all that. Yeah, that's cool. You can do that on your body. Sometimes you need a spiritual bath. And like, I'm not even going to get into how I sell them, you know, like what I do. Like, I'm not even going to get into that because I just don't care. I just don't care no more. People going to have to damn near beg me to make me give away my secrets. All I have to say is stuff out there. Like the way that people took the information that I gave them and tried to do battle with me. Like, I literally have given people oils, given people candles, done very positive things for them. Things have worked for them. They got a new job. They got a new man. They never thanked me. They continue to send negativity as I continue to help. I guess it's the ultimate orgasm for people to kick someone when they down, that they can feel the power coming off of them, me, and then they want to put me up under their foot. Like, that's gonna fucking work. And just because I'm sitting up here and I'm like, it's cool, because I don't want to see you fucking disintegrate in front of me. And like, I've seen the craziest shit happen to people. One time, my ex-boyfriend, he could tell you to this day, I'm not gonna say his name, he talked shit on me, probably, whatever. That nigga got pushed back. That nigga was trying to come run up on me with some hands, and that nigga got pushed back. You hear me? He said, whoa, I just felt something push me back. I said, yeah, nigga. Y'all better wake up. They never had this shit on lock. The cops, the judges, the lawyers, they was always working for you. You guys were just too stupid to understand how to create, how to make everything work for you at the time. Now everybody trying to treat the president and treat the cops like shit because the media got y'all fooled. But you was always running shit. And niggas is mad. Anyhow, I hope you fucking like and share and subscribe. I don't give a fuck if you don't believe me. If you want to listen for entertainment, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. And I know a lot of people in the hood and in the burbs done seen them spaceships. Like, y'all need to stop playing. Because I don't even want money. I just want my motherfucking superpowers. I just want to be able to fly and save $250. I just want to fucking fly. Okay? That's what I want. Y'all can have all that bullshit money. Because that shit was created by another nigga. That shit is bullshit. Oh, I gotta put the lashes in the wigs, and I gotta do this, and I gotta lose some weight. Oh, my husband, hey. Like, I have a whole video series I want to do with my homegirl. I don't know when she could do it, about how we've been fooled into being subservient for men when they were serving us. We should worship each other on an equal basis. But the point is the power, like, it wasn't a fight. It was equal. It wasn't a struggle. And since that patriarch's been in office, it's been perverted, it's been disgusting, it's been dark, it's been sad. And no, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. I'm voting for myself. I'm voting for Jesus. Tarot card reading, Bible thumping Jesus lover. Maybe literally. I vote for God over my life. Not to say in control and other, but the guide. I don't got a problem doing what God says. I'm happy somebody giving me some answers. God knows I don't really want to figure out nothing more massive than what I could hold. What they say, what your Ori can hold, your mind. Oro, eyes, you know, Oro, Olo, Dumare. I think God is a massive fucking eyeball. At this point, I mean, I just think that you die and you turn back into an orb. And that orb is an eyeball. It's eyeball based. It's based off the technology and science of the eye. You're projecting from somewhere in this eye. You're projecting from somewhere. You're projected here, but it's like it's all this light and oro projection. That's really what's going on. Oro di malo is evil eye. And that's when someone look upon you and they wish negative for you. They project from their house into your dreams. I know. There's no other explanation. There's nothing else to say. Truth is truth. And to try to say that's crazy is just beyond me, because it just simply means I don't have the capacity to understand. And that's okay. If Jesus said, lean not into your own understanding, these are wise words of advice. We never had to, oh God, oh Jesus. That's not what Jesus wanted. He did not want y'all bowing down. Only out of love and respect and just straight honor. Like, bro, it was never supposed to be you listening to someone else and what they want you to do through the authority of Jesus. That's the ultimate fucking sin. These are my fucking sad eyes. That's the ultimate sin. To use our creator, like, it makes me question the validity of it existing once you start to pervert and play with my fucking spirituality. And it's going to be, you're going to pay. I'm just getting started, God, just getting started. I've been praying all day. Tarot cards on the other table. Just getting started. Retribution, consequences, all of that. All of this stuff got to be paid back. That's why I don't ask God for shit like that. Like, if I'm in trouble, I try to get it. It says in Islam, Allah, you shouldn't be complaining. That's prayer. And, oh, God, please help. No, my prayer is, God, guide me to be stronger. Give me the power to choose. It ain't I remember I said, Mom, why ain't you helping with my music? I can sing, you can sing, come on. I'm questioning her will. And she's like, when God says. I'm like, what? Why don't you understand? I'm your predecessor. You're supposed to move forward. You're supposed to hand me the baton. I think that was witchcraft. I think that once I was singing with my parents, people, I'm going to just say people. I know who it was directly, but I'm going to just say people. Someone ain't like it. I know they did something to... I'm a good fucking person. Like, it's real hard. You can't step on me and you can't violate my boundaries, but I tell you, I'm a good person. And I think that I brought out a lot of points in people where people started to see that they were supposed to be healing with certain shit. And they got lazy. They stopped believing what God was telling them. Not no nigga, not no man. See, they here to distract you. They can't help it. They don't mean it. And even negativity is for your highest good. I mean, you could be a strong motherfucker. You start thinking like that. I'm a Scorpio nigga. He said, yo, don't be mad at the adversity. Use it. Use it to build. Transmute negative energy. Take negative energy, act like it ain't nothing. Turn it into something positive. That's destroying it. Not going back and forth. There's no one that can go back and forth with me. Just don't. It has nothing to do with me being dogmatic. It's like boxing with God. Because God is the person that channeled these true messages. This is truly God saying, yo, tarot, mediumship, healing abilities, yoga, all that shit is not a sin. Sin means freedom in Spanish. I'm trying to put y'all on game. Y'all never even... Just don't take this personal. Nobody ever said anything. Like, is anybody figuring that out? What is it people like, oh, well, they're going to think I'm crazy. I'm just trying to understand why nobody, like, I know y'all see this shit. I'm just trying to understand why nobody said anything. Like, yo, that's Spanish. The fuck? Anyway, I'm a radical follower of Christ. I think we should be doing that to empower ourselves, though. not to oppress others, not to take advantage and exploit others. And I'm tired. I seen the truth real early. I tried to tell people, they wasn't listening. You know, it's time to really be explosive with the gifts. It's time to stop playing with your gifts. I've told my story. I have channeled my messages. I'm going to continue to do picker cards. If they're accurate or not, please let me know. I don't always get the ability to read my comments because YouTube's kind of funny. I'm struggling a little bit searching through all the comments. But you know what? It's like when y'all tell me I'm right or wrong, I can hone in on certain things. Let's work with each other because I believe in love. Now, so I'm going outside. I'm about to take my nosy ass outside and see what's going on. But I really believe in love. And I love you guys very much. Like, you might not believe that. I don't know. I remember I said I love you guys, and I think everybody felt it. And I got 649 likes on my comment. Now, they ain't lying when they say you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Because I've been real nasty, and it didn't get me nowhere. I'm telling you, I have been nasty, and I'll just be in that battle for hours. Spitting out negative shit. And you feel negative. Like, who wants to feel negative? If you're tired of feeling negative, like, share, subscribe. We're going to talk to each other every day. We're going to be open. I'm here to accept you. I'm the one that when your mom, your dad questioning you, they don't want you to find out nothing. They scared of what you bringing in their house and all this, that. That's demonic music. I grew up in a very strict Christian household. So I'm good with demons. I know what the hell is a demon and what's not. And I mean within people. And I just kind of felt like there's just certain things I shouldn't do and just certain places I just shouldn't go within myself. Is that so fucking hard? You know, I shouldn't steal from them. I shouldn't, you know. When you feel that, you know, maybe what she's saying makes it. So you got to jump on that shit. Because I can imagine I would have been another, like, just nothing. I was 31 when I got married. That's a long fucking time. Somebody was doing something to delay my destiny, and I found out who it was. And they're not doing too good. And nobody's going to do good that's not going to work with me and not going to love me and my family. Because you're not supposed to treat your family like that. Your family's a gift. You're supposed to make them bond strong. And I only ask that we can implement a program, like stop doing, everybody need to be done with the cocaine and crack. There's a lot of people I know that are on drugs right now because they just couldn't help themselves. And I seen some cocaine, I said, you know what? I'm going to go over here. If you think tarot, you think this video is, you're going to go to a dark place, because that's usually why people don't want to get into tarot, because they don't want to face their true demons. They don't want to let go. They think everything's afraid. I mean demons as in like how something paints your reality compared to how you should be seeing it. Like, for real. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can click off the video. You don't have to press it. You don't have to share it. You don't have to like it. But you will respect it. Whether you think it's my opinion or fact, you will respect. Because eventually you want to see what the fuck I'm talking about. And we all should have been making natural herbs and having oils and having candles on hand like we got medicine in a medicine cabinet. Like your body gets sick and your mind gets sick, your spirit gets sick. And a lot of these people are out here crazy, talking to themselves, rocking back and forth, wanting to kill people because their spirits that have been recycled, they come back in to learn lessons and balance things. And we need to be ready when these children get out of their hypnobobic state and they get their walking body. We need to understand the science of a baby taking a breath and the soul going in the body. Because I've seen shit. And I've seen different technology, and I've been with different people that don't even seem fucking human and seem real. White people, Nordic type of white people These white people, they helped build this planet. And like, all y'all are real disrespectful for real. Like, the stupidity is to a max. I'm tired. I had the money. I had the BMW. I had all that shit. What Jim Carrey say? I hope everybody gets rich and famous so they can realize it's not it. Social media. That wasn't it. This is a game. This was all supposed to be a game. What the fuck is going on? It's people suffering in the game, which could be a part of the game, but now I'm changing the game. No more bullshit. I mean it. Like, we going through enough. It's time to balance the energies, and I'm taking over this fucking planet if nobody else going to do it. That's it. We're going to balance these energies, and that if heads got to roll. Because, like, a lot of shit in my life where I never said to a bitch who you talking to, and I never confronted people, say, yo, you stole my shit. You know, you pick some battles, you win some, you lose some. You pick your battles. But I know I could have punked a couple people. That's how my dad said. You could have punked a nigga. I know I could have punked a couple people like, yo, and I really, like, for you to be weak under other weak-ass people, like, for you to be a soldier for God, and for you to be a weak bastard under other people, listening to other people, being controlled, lying, being oppressed, being taken advantage of course you're going to abuse others. You know, it's really time to come into a certain balance. It's really time to stop that shit. And if it's not you doing it, stop it. I mean, stop the person that's doing it. It just keeps going. It's going to perpetuate. It's really covert shit. It's a lot of covert psychological tactics and shit. It's like, it's covert because you don't understand. It's covert because you don't have the information. It's covert because they hide it. It's covert because they make up new shit. And if you don't want to create with me, then get the fuck out of here. If you don't want to create, like, I know my dad, like, don't curse because I see myself in you. No, seriously. Or maybe I don't. You know, like, whatever. No, but I'm really being real. All of this oppression, you're supposed to break past them blocks. If your life path number is 8, if your personal numerology is 8, let me know down below. Because I'm telling you right now, if people were trying to take your power, power is your shit. If people were trying to take your money, money is for you. Everything that you want and desire, it's going to become yours. If you get out of your way with believing that it can't. And if that's the most powerful, most beautiful gift I can continue to give, is the reality of the fact that you have empowerment and you can create for good, not bad, then so be it. But just like all the spooky shit, like, black niggas is emotional, and that's why they got caught up off the spooky shit. Ooh. And we lost power, y'all. We let Puff Daddy with his voodoo in, with his music. You could do magic by speaking. It doesn't have to be physical objects and items. But that's why we need to start turning the world in the right way. And it had nothing to do with, I'm teaching them at school, I'm teaching them at home, I don't know. Nah, you got to take away the negative shit. Like, they already replacing meat with other things if you can't eat it. It's time to stop watching and listening to certain things, especially bullshit media. All this stuff affects the spirit. It affects the soul to keep getting bullshitted and raped and shitted on. You don't got to snap out. You don't got to punch a nigga in the face. You don't got to go crazy. But some shit, you know, you should have called the cops. You know, you should have called a lawyer. You know, you should have did something. You know, you should have took your child away. You should have checked on your grandma. You fucking know. And it's like, if you know, you know. Your intuition tell you whatever. Like, we need to be psychic friends. We need to start to do battle with these niggas. We need to start to match up. Do cards. There's a lot of people that went to practitioners and lied about me, and then they got stomped out because they never double checked the story. It's so much y'all don't know. I go back and the motherfucker got stomped out. That's what I'm saying. Check who you fucking with. Check who you do battle with. Because some of y'all niggas gonna try to act like y'all don't do voodoo, witchcraft, and all that shit, but you do. Check who the fuck you fucking with. And I don't mean me. I'm saying, seriously, because I've been warned. I remember I got into somebody's life and they was on some other shit and they was like, well, I should do a banishment on such and such. I need to keep this job. I don't know. Fucked around, they still got fired even faster because you can't put shit out being dishonest. And then I'm reading the text and it was like, oh, well, he was late. That's why you got fired. You were late. You want to turn it into something personal. But it's not that. You were fucking late to work. So now you doing something for no reason, you gonna get a backfire. The fuck? Always do magic or anything like that when the moon is right in your chart. When the, you can't go do moon magic on a it's going to be more effective if the moon is full. That's bullshit. If that person didn't do anything, you're fucking done. You're basically doing negative magic on yourself. So can we all stop with the negative fucking magic? Because y'all getting y'all ass whoop. And I'm sitting here looking pretty with no makeup and no filters. And I'm talking about my enemies. I'm talking about the people in my husband's family that think they can do witchcraft to try to come smite me. Okay, you want to fuck with my business. You want to fuck with the people I was fucking with. All of a sudden, I'm doing business. I'm making thousands of dollars a week. This bitch did something. Her mom came down here. His mom came down here now. And that bitch left. Before I know it, we arguing with the owner like we married. Hold up, nigga. I don't know y'all. Or just making negative decisions against others or yourself. All that stuff, you got to check on that shit. Don't just be living in, oh, I'm good. Y'all dying of terminal illnesses, insanity, and AIDS, and don't even know if somebody set you up to get into that path. Because Jesus do good, but then Jesus do bad. You know what Jesus is? He's the path starter. That's luck. Like when it comes down to luck, you want to change your luck. That's Ishu, that's Baron Samadi in the voodoo. That's Ishu, Elegua, and Ifa. And it's Jesus and God and Christianity. Y'all been doing voodoo all along. Hello. Now you're going to learn how to do the shit right. Just do it right. Do your research. Do it right. You're going to do something. I mean, really. I've never had to use voodoo in my life. My whole thing is just like right now, and this when things start going wrong, I call the reader. They're like, oh, well, this person. His mom did black magic on y'all, so y'all. Because they be wanting you to be with them. It be all love. It be all jealousy. It be all hate. All that. It be so many reasons why somebody choose to do something. Somebody might do a beauty spell because they think the man's in love with you because of the makeup and they want the person's attention. Or your facial structure, I meant. How your makeup lay on your facial structure and shit. Like, it could be whatever. I'm barefaced. I'm still cute. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. It could be anything. Or reasons why people choose to do things, man. That's not the point. Have your shit strapped. Get ready. Because you thinking that you cursed and you thinking it's the devil and you thinking... And it was the medieval curses they put on you, on your fucking family line when you was in the tribal colonies, nigga. That's how they beat us. That's all the fuck they could do. Elemental scientific magic. But then again, it's like we was in war. Okay, all is fair in love and war. But then if a nigga ain't doing nothing. Look at this, oppression. I was just thinking that. I said, what the fuck? If a nigga ain't doing nothing and you doing things, and that's called oppression. You doing it to keep that person down. It's just the ultimate smack in the face. But look, I'm going to stop right here because the longer that I talk, the longer it takes to upload for some reason. And all that changed when I use Lucky Mojo, and I can't even believe I even said it. I mean, these niggas, if they try to do battle with me, they going to die out here. But don't be playing on that psychic and negative shit unless you want to use... I mean, look, I got negative shit. And it's crazy because I know how to cleanse and protect. A lot of people use negative shit, never know how to cleanse and protect. And then they doing it to people that their ancestors watching. The ancestors hold that energy and send it back. You guys got to stop playing. If you don't know the science of spirituality, don't fuck with it. And that's why you can't really play with it. It's got to be certain people. And they know my family. They know my family. It's like, I don't know about what they're doing with themselves and their lives and all that right now. I feel a connection to certain people and I feel energy and all of that. But I can say people know my family and they know we got spiritual power. And I'm sitting up here telling you, news flash, took so much inside of me over the last 2 to 3 years to just come out and talk. Maybe somebody putting voodoo on me. Because all these readers be saying it. Well, you know that person, they be telling, well, they just did black magic. They just did it last week. They did some graveyard dirt. They buried this, they buried that. Graveyard dirt is to contact ancestors. So can you imagine if I'm the type of person to read for the dead, to their families, messages, where they, the motherfuckers want to know where money is. People, that's why they do it. And I'm the one you could trust. That means everything to me. If I'm the last bitch on this earth you could trust, that means everything to me. It's like a game. It just turns me on that I just keep making the right fucking decisions. Oh my God. You know how you get that feeling when you win a leaderboard? And then my husband got I don't know if y'all are in the IFA, but my husband got the nerve to be playing video games with the name Ishu or Jesus. Jesus is Ishu, like it's the same. That's what I'm saying. He's an archetype or the energetic signature of this belief we have about Jesus, or the name and what it means and how it vibrates. So of course he living out the video game aspect because he's trying to tell me in one way or another, hey, you're taking it too seriously. Life's a game. This bullshit. And my dad, he's so issue to me. He be having me bagging up. Like, I just fuck all y'all. Y'all that did my dad dirty, I swear to God, I'm coming for y'all. I swear to God. I swear to God, all y'all that lied on my dad and stole from my dad, and I heard what y'all did. I'm coming for y'all, for real. My spirit's so strong. I'll never have to hurt nobody, raise my hand. I'll never have to say nothing crazy because I could just tell somebody the truth. And I'm always going to have my Saint Michael. I'm always going to have protection. That nigga been following me so long. It's so many people. I remember when I first came here, it was Jesus and Michael Jackson. I know my walk-ins. And Michael Jackson's still alive. He just don't want to be fucking bothered because y'all let him get harassed by these demonic cretins. The synagogue of Satan is truly anybody who come against an innocent man like that. Now, how long are we going to do this? I was like, I don't even want to sing for anybody. I don't even want to sing and uplift people. I don't even want to. I remember my mom and dad knew the power of my voice and still didn't put me on choir. Because they didn't want me to take the spotlight. I'm telling you, that's got to be what it is. And if it ain't, what happened? Because I done had this fire-ass voice for years. Don't be surprised when you find out there's people in your family that don't want you to succeed because they think it has something to do with them or you're going to outshine them. It's not enough food for everybody. This crabs in the barrel bullshit. And I'm sick of it. And I hope they never call me again if they're going to continue to think like that. Anybody in my life. I don't care. People change. I don't care. People change. People do drugs and people go through traumatic experiences and they have different beliefs and they think differently. I don't care. I'm grown. We all old as shit. It's time to be honest. You will live in regret and guilt and just so much pain every day. And you will be miserable and you will be lonely until you live in your truth. Until you love yourself enough and love that person enough to do right by them. I know I make people feel uncomfortable because I'm not living in anything else but truth. I know when people are lying to me, I'm so good at it. I'm telling you, I can't take it no more. It's time to be into your gifts. It's time to meditate. It's time to all the things God's telling you. There's a lot of shit I want to share. When I get my shares and my subscribes and I get shit together, I get lives and shit, I will do shit, but I don't really want nothing recorded. I just want people to hear what I got to say. I don't want nothing recorded. Because it's kind of like, it's a lot of secrets. It's a lot of certain shit certain people should know and other people should not. They just going to take the information and do something fucked up with it. They're going to make it hard for others. I don't have time for that. I don't want to be responsible for any more pain and oppression. But there's a liberation within spirituality of these depths. There's empowerment here. There's protection here. There's luxury here. And there's no spell, no evil eye, mental projection, no candle that's going to stop you from loving yourself and believing in yourself if you start now. Start the momentum, get it rolling. Because Malcolm X said they taught you to hate yourself. And that's in a lot of ways. Because your family is yourself. So why? Why you hating on your family? It don't got nothing to do with that person. It's you. You the problem. It don't got nothing to do with that person. You reflecting through that person. You're projecting on that person. You could be controlling that person to live vicariously through that person. Little did you know, if you laid down your doubts and you came without shame, they say, Lee, you don't have any shame. Well, that was the worst fucking thing to have. There's no freedom in that. Anyway, this law of attraction conversation, this is what it is. Do what you gotta do. I pray and wish the best for y'all. I wish and I pray for protection. Every time they say it's an eclipse and Y2K, and all that crazy shit, it don't even be nothing happening. It'd be a waste of time. The only news you need to hear is from your own intuition or from the people that you deal with and live with. Because if lightning strike twice in the same place, okay. But it's always something going on. And everything that happens to individuals is their own karma. So this whole reality and how it's projected and perpetuated it's not even correct. Like we're living in a lower density, lower life, like everything we fuck with is trivial compared to the level we should have been on. And that's going to get us destroyed. I mean, something infiltrated and wanted to lower our consciousness because they knew that was a self-destructive button. It's time to wake the fuck up.